He's like, please, I can't take it. Please, I have a stroke. Please. He's already going. He's going. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and you're here at Aisha Watches Anime. We're now watching Spy Family Season 3, Episode 4, which is called Behind the Scandal / The Path to an Imperial Scholar. I can read. All right, last episode, we got a lot of history on Forger, on Twilight, whichever you want to call him, the history of how he basically, like what happened in his past to how he got to where he is now in the Spy Family. And it was very deep. It was sad, but it definitely gave us a lot of insight into why Lloyd acts the way that he does. And I do think that this is, their way of showing us that whether he likes it or not, Lloyd is bonding with his family. He's bonding with these people, and his vulnerabilities are starting to surface as his walls come down. And it'll be interesting to see how he actually deals with them going forward. It looks like we're going back to the main plot, which is, of course, that, Anya unfortunately got one of the Tenacious bolts, which means that she's, one step closer potentially to being expelled. But I guess we need to figure out a way to get back on track and back onto Operation Strix. So without further ado, let's get into the episode. Please do hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can know when I drop episodes. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. Herald of the Thaw. Oh. Damn, okay, well, never mind. I'm like, a little affairs aren't great, but that's not bad. It's not good. Threat in relations? How's that a threat? Just believing everything, huh? Oh. Yeah, thank you. She didn't stutter. Oh, this is a flashback still? This is still Lloyd. It just took me a minute to... Okay, I know where you are now. He's got a lot of anger. Clearly not. Is she or is she being thorough? Exactly. Let him know. Do your own research. Exactly. The point is you should be doing your research and not believing everything at face value. Your utter lack of experience. Thank you. As much as you can anyway. No one can be completely objective, but you can try. How's it Discord? I thought he was trying to... Okay. Pranks? A death threat's a prank? You need to keep clocking him. Yeah, that youthful exuberance. That's exactly what happens. The older you get, you start to understand why the adults are always like, these kids. Exactly. This is why she told you not to believe everything you read. When was Lloyd such a gossip mag reader? This is hilarious. Like from night... Thank you. Bingo! Oh. He looks shady as well. Two kebabs. His eyes are terrifying. Hold on, the ketchup is in. Don't kill him. Look at you waiting. What the silencer? You okay? He said no ketchup. Create a distraction. Oh no, you lost your shot. Not the belt. You got belted? Spank his ass. Yeah, exactly. She'll add her own ketchup, thank you. Tried to stab her. running the wrong way.
シャウト書記官。
いや、先日年がいもなくはしゃいだら肩を痛めました。
You whipped that belt a little too hard, huh?
復員後は職を転々とし、暴行事件での逮捕も数回。
Oh.
みんなに代わって鉄意を下さねばと思った。だとさ。
Really?
我々も絶えず自戒せねばな。
Mm-hmm. Objective, remember that?
を傷つけてしまうところだった。僕は二度と惑わされたりしない。
Okay, you're doing so well.
帰ってこんかもしれん。
Mm.
不倫相手の一人がマフィアのボスの奥さんだと判明してな。今度は本格的に。
See, there's always a little bit of truth, you know, just a little granule of truth in a lot of those things.
尻拭いなぞ二度とごめんだ。
She's like, I'm too old for this.
自分の頭で考え続けろ。
Oh, you have a brain. It's not for display anymore. All right, we're back to school.
どっかで時間潰すか。カフェテリア行こう行こう。そうね。
Damn. Even reading, kid? You don't even have a friend.
おや、どうしたかね、フォージャー。バスはしばらく来
You
ない
ain't
ら
got
しい
nowhere to go, she said.
暇をしているなら、この資料を運ぶのを手伝ってくれ。
Do it quickly.
アーニャ今暇を楽しむので忙しい。
She's like, I like being unbusy.
終わったら茶菓子でも出してやる。
Food. Bribery always works.
悩みがあるときは周りに聞いてもらうといい。弱さを見せるのは勇気のいることだ。
Exact. Thank you for that bar.
に乗るぞ。
It takes courage to show weakness.
とにと2個目にしてなんという弾力ぞミ
The
ス・フォージャ
second
ー。
one.
ポ
That's
ジテ
right.
ィブエレガント。
Aw.
忘れてた。完全に。
She's like, I was living in oblivion.
先日のトニとは確かハンカチの不景
Right? The most random
あれからハンカ
petite
チ
thing.
いっぱい持つようにしてるもん。
period. She's like, I'm extra prepared now. That hoe ain't getting me twice.
学校に慣れて気が緩み始めた初等生らを引き締めてくれたのだよ。
Again, how does that have anything to do with the children?
もっと噛み砕かねば。あ、つまりだな。
Yes, please simplify.
志だけは立派だな。
ガーン、タッキ。
It's so hilarious hearing her interpretation of these grown thoughts.
なんかかっこいいから。
朝校長のようになりたいと。なんかそういうあれじゃないの。
She's like, that was 100 years ago for me. I'm 4.
そしてラスボスと対決する。
Like, she's 4. Let her have her dreams. She doesn't need to explain it. At that age, people want to be fire trucks. It's fine.
研鑽を積み大成した者たちだ。
That's a lot.
政治家、芸術家、アスリート、学者。
Seeing a lot of men here. Where are the girls? There we go.
任務と一緒。ちょびっとずつ頑張らないとダメなの。
She got it! Smart girl.
アーニャもいつかなれるます。
1000%. You already are somebody, but yes.
や精神性もだ。日々を丁寧に過ごしなさい。
Carefully. She's like, I want to remind you that I'm 4.
自信を持てミス・フォージャー。わしは貴様のエレガ
Aw,
ンス
that
力
was
を信
sweet.
じておるぞ。
But he wasn't saying to get 6 of them, just so you know. 6 means you're kicked out of class.
助かったぞ、小さき助手よ。
Aww.
茶菓子茶菓子。
She's like, pay me quickly.
インペリアルスカラーの卒業生が作ったものだ。
She's not even very elegantly.
わしならいくらでも
Nope. She's like, I did what I need to do.
帰れます。
Gotta go.
教育難し
Is
い。
it? You did teach her a very valuable lesson, even if she didn't say it out loud.
ご飯にしましょうか。
Who cooked? First question.
だろ、その分働け。
今日のお相手は倒すのに一苦
Oh
労
wow,
で
they
した
both had hard days, huh? That is a crazy opponent.
父も母もお仕事頑張って
Everyone's working hard, baby girl.
ご飯食べたら勉強教えてほしい。
どうして
Indeed, he's like, is this my child?
お前まさかもし
He's like, please, I can't take it. Please, I'll have a stroke, please.
ライドさん、起きよ
He's already going. He's going.
すぐご飯作りますからね。
It's not low blood sugar, honey. Anya's face. Sweetheart, respectfully, I get why he assumes that, okay? Your track record's a little shaky when it comes to this. Oh, that was a cute episode, guys. We kind of wrapped up, I think, a little bit of Lloyd's history. I don't know if we're going to keep going back and forth. I'm completely fine with that because I do like learning more about this main character that, you know, we've been introduced to now for 3 seasons. But we just got to see that Lloyd was, you know, just like any other new recruit when he started, right? Came in with his own mindset, his own biases, and, you know, he was being taught piece by piece about everything that his handler said. You know, you can't just take things at face value. You can't be reading, you know, all these gossip mags and assuming that everything they say is gospel. Is there truth in there? Sometimes, but it's up to you to actually go in and be like, let me find out where there actually are facts and not just speculation. Because in the case of this guy, you know, the singer, some of it was true, but not all of it. And again, does that necessarily mean that he can't be a good representative for potentially building a level of peace between these 2 nations? I don't think so. But digressing, it was cool to see Lloyd kind of in his younger years being a little bit more on the crazy side of things and kind of having to be tamped down by his handler. And, you know, it kind of just shows you how much growth he's experienced as well compared to what we've seen now, right? Like he's a meticulous agent now, but he had to start somewhere like everyone else, right? And then, yes, back to Anya, back at the school. I like that we saw that since season 1, though, that the what you call it, the headmaster, the teacher, like he likes Anya, right? He definitely thinks that she's got a lot of improvement to make, but there is that raw potential that he's drawn to where she's concerned. And I think that despite the fact that she's quote unquote unrefined, he sees that she really is, in his words, elegant, because she does have this caring nature. He's seen her multiple times do things to help other people out. So, you know, that kind of offsets the fact that she doesn't necessarily fit into the strict rules of this school. And, you know, again, as I said, even though she didn't say it out loud, she definitely he taught her a lesson about the fact that everyone's just doing things one day at a time. You got to work for things. You just got to do your best. And, you know, as days go by, you're going to slowly but surely get to where you want to go. And, you know, if that's all that he got through to her, that's still a good lesson, despite the fact that he was clearly thinking she was going to sit down and have a study session with him, which is crazy because once again, she's 4 or 5 years old. She ain't got time for all that. But yeah, thankfully she's now understanding that everybody is doing what they have to do in this family. And it's not to say she hasn't taken the operation seriously, but I do think the school part of it has definitely been the lowest on her priority list because she doesn't enjoy school. But now that she's recognizing, I think after what happened in the last episode with, the one before, where dad almost passed out, or actually dad did pass out, and this one where he just about had another stroke, I think she's starting to understand how important it is for her to be as serious as she can be about the school side of things. And even though she's not, I should say, how do I put it? Even though it's not coming to her easily, she's got to put that effort in. And I do think she's definitely capable of getting herself to a point where she gets those Stellas. I don't know if she's going to hit Imperial Scholar, but as long as she can do well and stay doing well in that class and continue doing what she's doing, which is, even though she doesn't feel it, getting closer to Damien, then she's still doing more than her part. So yeah, another cute episode. I liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please show some love and I'll see you in the next one.